G'day all, it's Colin from PC TLC and thanks for joining me. Today we are going to have a look at extracting icons and themes and moving them system-wide. So what I'm going to do is first of all go to my downloads folder. I've got the Papirus icon theme here and I've got various themes as well. So GTK themes. So first what I'm going to do is move my icons to my .icons. So we go move to, select home and .icons and select. So now what you'll find is that's moved to my .icons folder. Now if you don't have one, you just create one, new folder. .icons. It's as simple as that. I've already got one. And the same with .themes. New folder. .themes. To type it in and you're good to go. So in my .icons, we got the Papirus icon theme. We're going to extract that here. And the reason why I'm doing this in the user folder is because you don't need to be root, you don't need to be administrator, or none of that. You don't need sudo or elevated privileges, which is what all those mean. This is just your user folder, so you can do whatever you like in here. So we're going to extract here this folder or this zip file. Now some zip files are a tar.xz, some of them are tar.gz, I think it is. Some of them might be a 7-zip or just a zip. Okay, so that took a little while to extract because I think there's quite a few themes in there, or a few icon themes. So it's extracted it, but what's going on here is in this Papirus one, all the proper themes are here, so they need to come out of there into your .icons because this is these are subfolders under the extracted folder. So if we grab hold of these and cut and paste. Now I believe this one here won't have much there, so just a couple of things there. Couple of make file and authors and all that. We don't really need that, so I'm going to move that to rubbish bin. Okay. So now what we've got is in our tweak tool we have available these icons should be available. So there they are, the Papirus. So let's select that and that's changed. Okay. So let's go back to my downloads folder. I have some themes here. Arrongin. Let's hit the control button. Orangini, Pro-Dark, and I'm holding the control button down. Telinkrin, and I'm going to probably copy those. I should have copied the other one too. So we'll go copy to, and home, and .themes. Okay, so I've already put them in there. Okay, so I've already got them in there. So I could have selected and it'll say replace blah blah blah, cancel that, they're already there. So let's go to my home folder, .themes. So what we can do here is we highlight the ones that we want. The latest one is the one I'm running here on the GNOME shell, so that's already there. So highlight all those and extract here. That's a simple process. Okay. And then in my tweak tool, I should have those available: Pro-Dark, Telinkrin, Arrongin, and Orangini. Okay, so they're all available there. Not a problem. So now, now that we've done that, we want to move them to system-wide, because if you want to add an extra user, or maybe 2 more users or 3, and so forth. These won't be available because this home folder here is just relates to the user that's logged in, nobody else. So what we need to do is we need to move these themes to computer, or in some cases on some distributions it might have file system on the side here. User, share. Now if we start typing icons, then we'll find that folder very quickly, and that's our user share icons folder. Now I will open up a new window, and we're going to go to home and icons. Now the problem here is, and if we open another window so I can demonstrate, normally in some distributions you'll be able to go to user and open as administrator, open as root, which will allow you elevated privileges within the Window Explorer, not Window Explorer, the file manager, and you can just copy and paste these over to that target location. But in GNOME, that's not possible. So unfortunately there's only really one way to do this. Well, actually there's two ways. I'm going to show you both ways, but I'll show you this way first. So what we need to do is we need to change directory to our home folder .icons. So we should be able to go .icons, and if you hit the tab key, that'll go directly, that'll auto-complete and go to .icons, because when this opens up here, this means that automatically you're in your home folder, which is what we're looking at here. So anything here, you only have to type that name, .this, .that, and in this case it was .icons, this one here, and it auto-completed, and then we press enter and we're already in that folder. Now if we type ls for list, it'll give us a list of what's in there. So we're in the icons folder and we're looking at that. So that red one there is the zip folder, .tarxz, it's a zip folder, and the blue ones are these folders. So now what we want to do is we want to move those to our user share icons. That will make them system-wide, and so then they will be available system-wide to all users. So what we're going to do is we need to sudo, I'm in the wrong, I do that all the time. Okay, so that's my home.icons, so we need to click back on this one, sudo, and we want to move. Now I don't know if we need to put the -r, which is recursive, which means everything within that folder moves with it. I'm not sure. I'll try this way first. Now we're going to move them. Now we need to select all the Papirus ones. So what we do is we put the little asterisk, which is a wildcard, and we type, and it's got to be, if it's a capital, you need to type capital Papirus. Now it doesn't matter what the name is, as long as the name Papirus is there, we put another wildcard there, and then we go user and tab to autocomplete, SHA, tab to autocomplete, that's share, and IC for icons, press tab to autocomplete again, and we type in our password. So what I'm hoping will happen here is, now that I put my password in, I'll just demonstrate these icons here, which is also the same folder here, .icons, they should move over to here in this folder. So let's see what happens. And they're gone, and there they are. They're all moved into the user share icons, and they're all available there. Now also I'm running the icon set now, as you can see, so that quick move doesn't change anything. It's still available on my system as well. It's available for me and all the other users as well. So if we change directory, I did it again, didn't I? If we change directory to .themes, so tab to autocomplete. Oh, actually, no, we can't do that because we're not in that folder now, are we? So we need to go .themes, .themes. Okay, so change directory and change directory again, .themes. There's probably better ways to do this. This is the best way I know. And now we're in the themes folder, ls for list. Now, if I take this one here to my home and .themes, we have some themes there. So that's what we're looking at effectively. The blue ones are the blue folders and which are the extracted folders, and the red ones are the zip folders. So this one's a zip, this one's a tar.xz, and I think the icon ones were, it's a tar, sometimes they're tar.gz, something like that. So what we want to do here is we want to sudo move mv. Now we need to choose if we type Arrongin and tab that, GTK, yep, and space, Orangini, that's the lowercase, yep, and Pro-Dark and tab that, yep, and Telinkrin, so T-E-L, and tab that. So I'm pressing the tab key, auto completes. So that's all four of them are selected, and we shall type in user share themes. Now what should happen there is if we go take this to user share and type in THE for themes, there it is there. So what effectively should happen here is those four here in my user.themes should go over to the system-wide user share themes. So we shall press enter. Okay. So bad preparation on my part. Arrow up, arrow down back to a square one. So what I've done there is I'm going to remove, because they're all actually in the themes folder already, that's why they're not moving over. So I'm going to remove those, sudo rm to remove, -r. And as you notice, there was a little / that came up, so you have to get rid of that if you, and space again to continue selecting the other ones. So let's try that. And as you can see, they've just all disappeared. So if we go back to what we was doing before, which is change directory back home, and then we'll change directory to .themes, arrow up and tab that, that's it. So, and then we list that out. Okay, so what we're going to do is sudo move. Well, actually what we can do is arrow up and go back to that command. sudo move. I'm not going to use the -r, I don't believe I need to. So to user share themes, and we'll see how we go. And there they go, and then they've all moved. So that's how you move your themes from your user folders, from the local user folders. So now, what we're going to do now is we're going to, again, we're going to remove all those. So we're going to change directory again, change directory to user share themes, list that out, and once again I'll arrow up to that sudo remove blah blah blah. Actually, let me, so sudo rm for remove -r, and then we'll go pro as the first one, pro tab to autocomplete. Now I don't think you can leave that thing there. Well, let's try it anyway. Arrongin tab. Oh, you can leave the / there, I think. I'm not an expert at this, I just know roughly how to do it. So tab and Telinkrin, TEL tab. Let's remove those. And they're gone, as you can see up here. They're now gone. And then we'll go to change directory, use, I did it again. Change directory, user share icons, list that out, and the Papirus ones are there. So what I'm going to do is sudo remove -r, and we're going to use the wildcard again and spell that out, Papirus and wildcard, and that should delete anything with the name of Papirus. And we'll go to the user share themes, icons, and then we'll see anything with Papirus should be removed. And there we go, they're gone. Now there's a reason why I did that, and this is why. What we're going to do is, now that I've lost all my icons now, so we'll go back to humanity. I think it's humanity or humanity dark. No, humanity dark is if you're running a dark theme, I believe. It all looks good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do this from a perspective of direct download. So let's go to downloads folder. Now, I think I moved my icon instead of leaving it there, so I need to copy that back. So .icons, so that's copy to downloads, select, okay. So we go to the downloads folder. So now what I want to do is we go to the software center. Now I've already installed this, I just want to show you what it is. It's Midnight Commander. And you can see that it's installed. So just a matter there and click the install button and it'll install, and it's part of the, where is it? Did I go past it? Ubuntu Bionic Universe. Yep, so those both install. So what we're going to do here is directly from the downloads folder, we're going to do all this with Midnight Commander. So I'm going to open a few folders, and as you can see, I've got 3 little dots there representing 3 different windows. So I'm going to go to my downloads folder. This one can go, where are we here? So we go to computer, user, share, icons, and this one here, computer, user share, themes, THEM, that'll do. Okay. So we open up our terminal and we're going to type sudo mc, Midnight Commander. Put in our password. Right. Now, I just want to mention that if I can go to my YouTube channel and just quickly have a look at my comments. Most people probably know Sergey really well, and he made a comment somewhere here. Just got to find it now. He's very knowledgeable, Sergey, and he's a little bit of fun at the same time as well. But he helps everybody out and he's very good. So I don't know where this comment was. Okay, I called it here we go, here's the comment. I called it a graphical file manager in the terminal, and he says it's a contradictory in terms. You meant a visual file manager based on an ncurses s-lang text interface. So that's Sergey's take on it, and I believe him before I believe myself. So thank you for those comments there, Sergey. That'll help somebody understand what this is I'm using. So what we're going to do is with this, we've got two sides of this. We've got the left side and the right side. So the left side, what we're going to do is we're going to, I think we need to, on the top one here is just your root. So I need to find my home. Oh, actually, there it is. If we scroll down, there's downloads there. So let's go into downloads. Now you can see all of those things that we've downloaded. Now on the right side, I'm going to go first of all up, click on the root again, because we need to find user, USR is here. User, share, and let's go for, maybe do the icons first. Icons, there it is there. So now we're in user share icons, and here we're in downloads. So my icon is Papirus, this one here, Papirus Icon Theme, it tells you. So what you can do is this, with this one, we can copy this to the user share icons and click OK, and you can see that it's there. Now what we need to do is in this left hand side we need to go up, we need to find the user, so we need to go up and up again till we can find user, share, icons. Now we can see in there's our Papirus. Now what we want to do is open that up. Now what we've done is we're looking at the folders inside of this zipped folder, zip file. So these are all the zipped ones. So now what we could have probably done this from the downloads, I think. So, but what we'll do is this one here, we shall copy that to the user share icons, just press OK, and you can see now it's in here, Papirus, and you can see it's all happening there. Same with this one. Because we've already selected user share icons on this side, it automatically selects the right side as the target. So we go copy. See, it's copying from this to the target, which is user share icons. Just press OK, and you'll see it come up here. I must have been a bit slow. Papirus adapter. Just click on that and copy. OK. Copy. OK. Papirus Lite. Copy. OK. And ePapirus. Copy. OK. Now there was no need to really copy the zip file over to user share. I could have done this from from the downloads itself. So we'll do the themes that way. So there's two ways you can do it really, but we don't really want this zip folder hanging around in there. It doesn't matter. It's not a huge amount. If you need disk space, you can delete it from here anyway, so it's not a problem. So let's do that. So already in here we're under. So you can tell the difference between folders are white. The PNG is sort of light bluish. The community theme here is a file, as you can see, and your zip folder is like a pinkish color. So you can separate what they all look like from the colors. So this one here we can go delete, and it's big red, so it's telling you you're deleting something. We'll go yes, and now that's gone. Okay, so that's that. So now we'll go back to the left side, and we shall go back to, let's just double click this top one till we can find downloads. So we need to keep clicking the top one and click again, and I think it's in here somewhere. I think we need home, Colin, and downloads. There we go. Now what we've got here is the Pro-Dark. So now we need to go to user share themes. So we'll type themes. So we can see that there, and we are in downloads, which is here, you can see. So no need to copy this zip folder over. Let's just double click that and open it up, and there you go. So that one there. And what we shall do is we shall copy that to cancel that. We need to change this to, let's go up one level, and we need to find themes. There it is there, themes. So we click on that because we've already opened it in the zip file. We're inside the zip file. Copy that, user share themes, okay, and there it is, Pro-Dark. Go back. So remember, this is just like clicking the back button here. If you go inside of something, so for example, if we find some folders and we go inside that folder and we click back, that's effectively what we're doing with clicking on this one. We're going back. So where am I? Downloads. Okay, so Telinkrin, we open that up. We're inside the zip folder. Click on the folder you want to move or copy. So we copy that, user share themes. There it is there. Go back. Orangini. Click once, copy, user share themes. Okay, there it is. Go back. Arrongin we didn't do yet, did we? No. So double click and click on the Arrongin, copy, and okay. So there we go. So now in our tweak tool we should have Papirus, and you got a lot of Papiruses there. You got the Papirus, which I believe is for elementary. It's meant to work really well in elementary. So let's click on the Papirus. And let's go for, say, Pro-Dark, Telinkrin. So you've got all the options there. They're all working, as you can see. Arrongini, or Arrongin. Okay. I quite like the Pro-Dark, it's not bad. The Pro-Dark or the Telinkrin is quite nice too. So now what's happening here is there is in the user share themes, and they are available to all users. If you create or you've got existing users on your system, they will have access to these themes. So everyone's got access. So that's how we do that. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative, and I hope it's helped somebody out, because it's always a pain when you're in the GNOME desktop and you can't copy things, just simple things like themes to system-wide. So, you know, a normal user who's not overly technical just wants to make themes available to the other users on the computer. That would be a bit frustrating if you can't find a way to do that. So I just thought I would put that one up there, and it shows quite a few ways of doing that. So hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.